Hey everyone, if you're dealing with water anywhere from a flooded basement to a muddy yard cleanup, you know how frustrating it can be to find a pump that actually keeps up without clogging or burning out. Whether it's a sudden storm, a burst pipe, or just the aftermath of a heavy rain, having the right equipment can make all the difference between a manageable situation and a full-blown disaster. Today, I'm putting the Honda WSP100 1-horsepower trash pump to the test to see if it can handle real-world messes without slowing you down. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this pump is surprisingly compact for something that moves 150 gallons per minute. I set it up in a small pond with leaves and small sticks, and it swallowed everything without choking. That's the big selling point of the WSP100, its solid handling up to 2 inches. I tossed in tennis balls, plastic bottles, even a handful of gravel, and it just kept pumping. No clogs, no jams, just steady water flow. If you've ever dealt with a pump that stops every 5 minutes to clear debris, you'll appreciate how rare that is. It's one of those things that sounds like a minor convenience, but when you're in the middle of a cleanup, it can save you hours of frustration and downtime. Another thing that stood out is how easy it is to get running. It plugs into a standard 115V outlet, so no special wiring or generators needed. I plugged it in, dropped it in the water, and it started immediately. That's huge if you're in an emergency situation and don't have time to troubleshoot. I ran it continuously for over an hour with no overheating or performance drop, which is exactly what you want when you're trying to empty a pool or drain a yard after a storm. The fact that it's rated for continuous use means you can just set it and forget it, which is a huge plus when you've got other things on your mind. The side discharge is smart too. It keeps the pump stable and directs the water where you need it without splashing back into the source. I used it to fill a 50-gallon tank in under a minute, way faster than a siphon or bucket brigade. And because it's submersible, it's quieter than most surface pumps. I ran it at night and didn't wake anyone up, which is a nice bonus if you're working around the house. The noise level is actually one of the things that surprised me the most. I was expecting it to be loud, given its power, but it's really not. It's definitely audible, but it's not ear-shattering by any means. Durability seems solid. Honda's reputation for reliability holds up here. The housing is heavy-duty, and the components look built to last. It's not the cheapest pump out there, but when you factor in the 1-year warranty and the fact that it's ready to go out of the box, it's a fair trade-off. I wouldn't call it indestructible, but for typical home use, cleaning gutters, draining a sump pit, or moving water for irrigation, it's more than capable. And let's be real, most of us aren't using these pumps for heavy-duty industrial work. We just need something that can handle the occasional mess without breaking the bank. Now, it's not perfect. The cord is only 6 feet long, so if you're working far from an outlet, you'll need an extension cord. I also noticed the float switch isn't included, so if you want automatic operation, you'll have to buy that separately. And while it handles small debris well, I wouldn't push it with larger rocks or thick mud. Stick to what it's rated for, and you'll be fine. It's also worth noting that the manual recommends regular cleaning and maintenance to ensure the pump keeps running smoothly. It's not a big deal, but it's something to keep in mind. In terms of real-world applications, I can see this pump being a lifesaver for anyone who lives in a flood-prone area. It's also great for farmers or gardeners who need to move water around for irrigation. And let's not forget about the DIY enthusiasts out there who just need a reliable pump for various projects around the house. Whether you're fixing a leaky pipe or just need to drain a hot tub, this pump is more than up to the task. All in all, if you need a reliable, no-fuss pump that can keep up with real messes without clogging, the Honda WSP100 is worth the investment. It's straightforward, durable, and gets the job done without drama. I've used it for a few different projects now, and I can honestly say it's been a game changer. It's one of those tools that you don't realize you need until you have it, and then you wonder how you ever managed without it. If that sounds like what you need, check it out using the link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.